Should we maybe recall something from high school geometry? Go back and lower the dimension and recall what we did there. Remember, we had nice ways of describing lines using equations. Y equals 2x minus 1 and y equals 3x plus 4. And then what do you do to find the intersection? Do you take everything on the left and equate? Do you say y minus 2x plus 1 equals 0 and y minus 3x minus 4 equals 0, and then you equate left-hand side? Is that what you do? So what do you do to find intersection of two planes?
Try to isolate x and solve for x and the two equations by setting them equal.
So what is the proper algebraic procedure?
Solve for x and solve for x.
Solve for x where? Here or there?
In both places.
In both? I just had them solve for y. Do you mind having them solve for y? Is that okay? So if you solve for y, what do you do? Let's leave them like this. So
You just set right hand equation.
So you equate the right hand side. Like 2x plus 1 equals 3x minus 4. And then what? What do you do with this equation? Is that equation of a plane? You solve for x. Right? Okay. Do we all agree that that's what you do to find the equation of? And what do you do with that x once you solved for it?
You plug it into the original.
You plug it back where? Here or there? Doesn't matter? These are different equations. How can that not matter?
You plug it in both.
Well, you know, I can plug in anything. What if I plug in both? I will get one y here, another y there. So let me solve. X equals what? 5? Where should I plug it? In the first or in the second? So what do you expect geometrically? Intersection of two lines, these two lines.
It should be the same point.
It should be 1 point? Maybe 2 points?
1 point.
1? Are you sure? What about 2? Isn't 2 better? So 1 point, you expect 1 point, you found x, and what do you do with it?
Plug it in those two equations.
You plug it in both equations and you get 2 y's. So do you get 2 different points? X equals 5.
Well, you get the
And
same
true.
You
one.
should get the same one.
How do you know?
Plug it back in.
Well, that's just a coincidence, you know. This is just my choice of these simple numbers that resulted in 2 y's being the same. But what if I give you difficult numbers? 4.1 and 1.7. And then you follow this procedure, you solve for x, plug it back, and you get different numbers.
This should be the same numbers.
Should be the same number?
Should, yeah.
So why? Why should those be the same numbers?
Because you're
Because
setting,
those are different equations.
it's 'cause when you set them equal to each other and solve for a specific variable, that same variable should be in both equations.
All right, so we made them equal to each other, right? So we made the right-hand sides equal to each other, solved, and therefore once you substitute, it doesn't matter where you substitute, here or there, the result should be exactly the same. Okay, all right. So you not only know what to expect, but you also know some details of procedure, in the sense that what happens if